Papa YouTube. I was waiting on this specific video and shit. It's the cast of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 5, the final countdown. Shit, we 9 days out. 9 days. Episode 1. Next Friday. Thursday night for me. Shit. At 11 p.m. Thursday, that's when they pop it off. So on Stars, but like I'm gonna go live tonight so we can watch this shit together. It's my first time peeping it. Hold on. Let me my bad. Black Girl, shout out to Black Girls Nerds. That's our YouTube page. Y'all should go subscribe. While I'm on here, I'm finna subscribe to her. Boom. But I was waiting on this type of interview. Like I said, we go watch this shit together. It's my first time peeping it. So it's my first time watching it with y'all. So let's get into it. Cast Power Book 3, Raising Kanan on the final countdown.
Black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Someone just walked in here. All right, this is good.
How y'all doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
I'm doing all right. All right, let's talk to Uncle Snaps and Nephew Breeze.
Snaps, Nephew Breeze.
I call you guys the dangerous duo. All right, let's get into it with Shamik first. So Shamik, Power fans have been waiting to see Breeze for a very long time. He finally makes an appearance at the end of season 4. And of course, we're going to see a lot more of him in season 5. Did you feel any pressure bringing such an important character to life?
There's always, pressure.
I
think I feel more pressure now than I did when I was filming it. But I was excited for the opportunity, and I knew what I had to do. I'm a very, I'm a Jamaican man. I'm very self-assured or very confident. And I think that's why I could play a character like Breeze or a lot of the characters I've been playing recently. But what I will say is I am extremely, I'm now becoming nervous or feeling that sense of anxiety or pressure because of how the fans are right now, as it gets closer and what's being written about it, and even doing these interviews right now, I'm like, dang, I wish I saw everything so I knew what to how exactly I should be talking about everything. But I do know I put my best foot forward. If you're familiar with my work, I think that says a lot about what that means for me. I did the research. I watched all the Power books, and I got re-ingrained into the DNA of Power. I assessed what everybody brought to the table, and I like to stand out, as an actor when I get the chance. So I wanted to make sure I found a way to do that for all the books, not just this season of Kanan. And so man, and I got to work with Wendell and all the goats. It's an amazing cast. Breeze meets everybody. So everybody catches. Everybody got to put on their sweater.
Okay, well, I don't think fans will be disappointed in your performance this season, from what I've seen so far.
Amen. From your mouth to God's ears. I love that.
All right. Well, Wendell Snaps isn't someone new to the game. I like to refer to him as the elder statesman of the streets.
Yes.
He's seasoned. He's strategic, and he clearly understands how to move in this world. Is that what drew you to this role as an actor?
Yes, that and also to get a chance to do something different. I'm always an authority figure, as a CIA officer, like a Jack Ryan, or a cop in Elsbeth, and going all the way back to The Wire. But it's also the talent on the show.
Shamik, a lot of shows
is a perfect example of that. He comes into the story. I've been saying Don Cheadle's character of Mouse, the devil with a blue dress. Great cinematic portrayals of a unique, dangerous character the way De Niro came into the Godfather saga in Godfather 2. And I truly believe that is the way that Breeze has been introduced, and more importantly, how Shamik played the role and came into the world of pop.
Godfather level?
And that should be recognized. And the talent that's been on the show, you know, I'd say Patina Miller has been given one of the most unique performances of a character, a Black woman, the head of a crime family. That's never been seen. That is unique and has never been seen. And her work is just, you know, just stellar. And Mackay, the work that he's doing as Kanan, and just all of them, London, everybody, just the whole company, as Shamik was saying, is on a high level. And I just, in all of these interviews, I reiterate that to make sure that people understand the high quality of the work that is being portrayed and the world that's been created here. It's the reason why the fan base is so large and wonderful, and why the shows are going on and all the different incarnations of it is because of the high quality. And that's to be asked to be a part of that is a humble honor. And that's why I wanted to be a part of it. And, you know, the whole idea of the legacy or the connection of generations of Snaps and Pops being connected to Breeze. While we are stealth and quiet, he is the sharp tip of the spear. You know, while we're the foundation of the hilt of that knife, he is that sharp edge of that knife. And he reflects the danger that is in that quiet OG quality that we have.
Okay, well, we're running out of time here. I wanted to ask you real quick, what do you think it is about Kanan that makes people want to work with him, to take him under their wing?
He's smart, and he's a reflection of opportunity. He's ambitious. And that's what we see. And we combine and merge that ambition with that danger in Breeze. Ambition, danger.
Okay, well, Shamik, one last question for you. Without giving away any spoilers, what do you think is the overall mood of season 5?
The mood is like a graveyard. You know,
wow. Wow.
That nigga said the mood is graveyard. You heard that? The mood is graveyard.
Am I wrong?
Wendell, we're running out of time here real quick. What do you think the overall mood is?
She just
asked, man, I can't even top that.
She just asked Shamik Moore, the nigga that's playing Breeze. She was like, how you feel about the mood of the thing in season 5? He said, the mood said graveyard. It's Ghost. And OG Power Ghost told Tariq, he was like, Breeze was a bad dude. He was gonna get us all killed. And Kanan was like, Breeze was strong, but he wasn't smart. And then it was a promo video of Kanan saying this is the most ruthless, baddest, dangerous motherfucker I ever met. So Shamik Moore just said the mood of season 5 is graveyard. Niggas is dead this season. Hey.
But it's suspenseful. It's suspenseful and dangerous and unpredictable.
Okay.
Unpredictable.
Well, thank you both so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you from the graveyard.
All right.
9 days.
How you doing, Tarsha?
I'm good. How are you?
Curtis, Young Kanan.
Good. I'm good.
All right. It's great to talk to you today.
Great to be here.
All right, let's get into it. So, Mackay, you are playing one of the most important characters in the Power universe. And you've spent 5 seasons bringing him to life. Did you ever stop to think about the responsibility that came with telling Kanan's story?
I mean, I try to think about the responsibility that comes with any story that I wind up getting the opportunity to tell. Yeah, I think, you come at it with the same intensity and passion and intent to serve the work and serve the character and try to tell this story as organically as possible whenever. Like I don't think I've ever fully stopped to be like, oh yeah, this is a really big thing. I think as long as I continue to show up scene by scene and let the impact happen there, that's when it really shows up.
Just building him brick by brick.
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay, so over 5 seasons, Kanan has learned a lot of hard lessons. What or who do you think has shaped him the most, and why?
Everything. That's the story of raising Kanan is, the environment he grew up in, the people that he considers his predecessors, and people that taught him everything he knows. That's what the story is. Everything has influenced how he goes about life, how he responds to certain things, why he responds to certain things. That's the story of Kanan. That's the story of anybody that's growing up and figuring out who they are in life.
That's an interesting answer, and I love it that it's everything, because I really thought that you would say it would be Rock.
Well, Rock is one of the biggest influences for sure, but I think when you look at it from Kanan's eyes, Rock and her entire world are what he would. So it would be everything around him. I think that's also part of the story too, is that the way Rock wants to influence him is not the way that he sees her living, the way she's, living the way that he's anticipated already. So it's like, in so many ways she influences him, but in a lot of ways he wants to be everything she isn't. Like he wants to give himself the things that he feels like he's missing from her, or just didn't get to experience of her.
I absolutely see that. Well, I think it has to be emotional for you to say goodbye to Kanan. How are you processing the fact that this journey is coming to an end?
Oh, he got another job. He's straight.
As all journeys end, it's the beginning of another one.
Right.
I'm not necessarily saying goodbye to the character yet. We might be saying goodbye to this version of the character, but I'm currently working on the next installment of the Power universe, which is Power Origins. So I'm still playing the character a few years later. But now we're getting more so into Tommy and Ghost's story and how Kanan influences their upbringing and what he's taught to them, kind of in similar ways that Rock taught Kanan. I've kind of gone into it trying to honor what Patina did with Rock and the stewardship that she
Tommy and Ghost.
So that's we're not necessarily saying goodbye to Kanan just yet.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. And I have just one final question for you. I don't want you to give me any spoilers about the season, but what do you think is the overall mood of season 5?
You're gonna cry. It's dark. It's dark. At least that was the experience of us as a cast bringing it to life. It was a really heavy season.
You gotta say goodbye to a few characters too.
There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of loss. But again, it's part of the story. It is part of what comes with the environment and the work that this family decided to get into. So
it was a motherfucker OG power.
It's a heavy one. It's a heavy one.
I'll take it. Heavy and dark. All right, Makai, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Tarsha. Have a good one.
You too.
What's up? Bree said graveyard. Kanan said dark.
It's nice to see you, Patina. How are you doing today?
Queen of the South
I'm
Side.
okay, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
All right, let's get into this.
Let's do it.
I think Rock is such a complicated character. She's doing something that we've never seen on TV before, this Black woman leading this crime family. What do you think makes her so compelling to viewers?
When she talking shit?
I think that it's just because she is relatable in a lot of ways. I think the pressure that she's under, I think her being a mom and wanting to protect her family and her son more than anything. I think her being a really strategic person. I think her being an entrepreneur. There's so many different traits that she has that people can identify with, right? And to have one character possess all of those traits, I think it's something we haven't seen before, and especially in a Black female character, in a position of power. But also, she's strong, but she's not sensual, right? She's not like a woman in that way, right? And so she's tough, she's resilient, she is a savage. She really is a character that has so many things, and there is a humanity to her. There is an honesty. to the character. She's not perfect. She knows she's not perfect. Things happen. And I think, you know, that is what makes her relatable. I think that's why people love her, because people see the bits and pieces of themselves in her, people that they know. She calls on this sort of like, oh, I know that. Oh, I know what that feels like to be in a room with men and have to constantly explain yourself.
Yes.
Or men who think they know better, right? Or like being questioned because you're a woman, right? You would never do that to a man. So I think women know what that's like, being a matriarch, being the glue to a family, and the weight and the pressure of carrying the weight of everything on your shoulders, wanting legacy for your family and for yourself, wanting better for yourself. It doesn't have really much to do with the drugs of it all. The drugs is just a means to sort of like get to the place that they need to go. It's really, the world has never been about her really being a queen can, but it's been about her being a businesswoman, a boss, and how those relationships affect her and the people around her.
I love that. Fantastic answer. So at the center of the series is a mother and son who clearly love each other, but they continue to hurt each other, and they help shape each other. Why do you think the relationship between Rock and Kanan resonates so strongly with people?
Because I think people see that dynamic play out. I think they know what that dynamic is, right? Like at the end of the day, these are two characters who are not perfect. There's a son that starts out just wanting to protect his mom, right? Like, I want to be the protector. I want to be the man that like she needs, right? In that way. And she is sort of like, I want to be the provider, you know? I want to give my son this. I want him to go and be somebody. Like, that's how you meet them. You meet them as this strong unit of like, they are the end all be all for each other. And throughout that, you know, Kanan making the choice that he makes changes the course of their journey when he kills Buck 20 because of whatever. And then the choices Raquel made to intentionally cover up who his dad was, but it's to keep him safe. So you've watched them have this relationship, and like mom-son relationships can be tough, you know, but there is a lot of love there. And I think people identify it because they recognize it in their own lives. You know, there's bits and pieces of them that just feel familiar.
It's real, you know, it's relatable, you know, family is messy, you know.
Family is messy, and P.S. nobody's perfect, and not just Black families, white families,
all families.
It's all families, right? Like, it's the archetype, right? I think these archetypes are so like real, and they're raw, and they're human, and that's why they can cross the boundary, and that's why people of all colors watch this show and feel something, you know. So that's what I've loved about it. That is relatable.
Well, real quick, can you give me the mood of season 5 without spoiling anything, giving anything away? What is the mood of the season?
Dark.
So everybody keeps saying dark.
It's never been like, I think about 1 through 4. Like, this have moment like action and like that, but this is dark.
All right, Raquel, thank you so much. Patina, I'm calling you Raquel.
It's okay.
In the trailer too,
thank you.
Different than they act.
All right, Tarsha here with Black Girl Nerds.
Hi, is it Tarsha?
Yes.
That's an oxymoron. There's no such thing as Black Girl Nerds. You're all cool.
Bad Boys.
We exist. We exist.
You're my first. I come from the project, okay?
You're going to be playing some Manhattan boss.
All right, let's get started here. So you are stepping into an established series and cast. What was it about Pino that made you want to join this story, especially knowing that this is the final season?
Yes, I don't know if I knew it was the final season. You know, I wanted, you know, to be honest, I wasn't familiar with the show. I don't have Stars. I don't have a lot of alternative networks. But I talked to
you watch regular
Sasha.
Right.
He called me up and he told me about Pino and what his journey was going to be, and that I'd be working a lot with Patina, who I'm huge fan of, and Danzer. I've known Tony
Stefano, her original plug, the our time dude, he gonna be
most of our life, 40 years.
It's gonna
From
be
the time we all landed
this
into Los Angeles, like 1977, and
Kanan team.
and knowing him and his brother Matty, and I just
gotta lose.
always wanted to work with him.
OG Power Kanan.
And
so Marvin wasn't around, Lou wasn't around.
Okay.
Wasn't around. So
well, let's get to know Pino a little better. Tell me about him.
Yeah, you're right about that. We don't know. We didn't see this season yet. So
it's old school. It takes place in the early 80s, right? And so it's like an old school territorial.
Hold on, y'all. I'm finna pause it real quick. Be right back.
BRB.
With these new young motherfuckers. BRB. They do be saying. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to this stream, y'all. I gotta go run and do something real fast, but I'm gonna come back. We go watch the rest of this bitch. Prime.